I'm sorry, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Tumnus.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Tumnus. I'm Lisa Pevensey. Oh, you shake it.
Why?
I don't know. People do it when they meet each other.
Hello everyone, I'm Ksenia, your real-life English fluency coach. And today we are bringing you to the fantasy world of Narnia, which tells us about the adventures of 4 siblings in the imaginary land of Narnia, guided by the talking lion named Aslan and fighting the evil white witch to restore peace in the kingdom. Today we'll see how these 4 children find themselves in this magic place for the very first time, and we'll observe their reactions and learn how to express surprise at other emotions in English. But before we get started, let me remind you of our method. First, we will watch the clip with the subtitles. You'll learn the most important grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation. Then, at the end of the lesson, you will watch the clip a final time, now without the subtitles, and answer some of the quiz questions. Every week we put out lessons just like this one to help you understand your favorite movies and series without getting lost, without missing the jokes, and without subtitles. Now, if that sounds like something you would like to do, just hit that subscribe button and bell down below so you never miss any of our new lessons. Now, I invite you to take a look at what's inside this unusual wardrobe and enjoy some nice British accent.
You've got to be joking.
Will you stop shoving?
Impossible.
Don't worry. I'm sure it's just your imagination.
I don't suppose saying we're sorry would quite cover it.
No, it wouldn't. Well, that might.
Ow! Stop it!
You little liar.
You didn't believe her either.
Apologise to Lucy. Say you're sorry.
All right. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Maybe we should go back.
Shouldn't we at least take a look around?
I think Lucy should decide.
I'd like you all to meet Mr. Tumnus.
Well then, Mr. Tumnus it is.
But we can't go hiking in the snow, dressed like this.
No. But I'm sure the professor wouldn't mind us using these. Anyway, if you think about it logically, we're not even taking them out of the wardrobe.
But that's a girl's coat.
I know.
Come on! You've got to be joking.
The first expression of surprise we're going to learn today is "you've got to be joking." In the scene, Susan can't believe her brother Edmund is actually offering them to hide in this wardrobe. The phrase "you've got to be joking" doesn't necessarily mean that someone is joking or you don't believe someone, but rather it expresses your surprise to see or hear that. You can come across these other phrases with the same meaning. You must be joking. You gotta be kidding me. Are you kidding me? Check out these other examples.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Do something, Jonathan. You can command them.
You have got to be joking!
Will you stop shoving?
Now the word shove means to push with force. For example, when you push the door, that's normal. When you shove the door, those around you will understand that you're angry or very upset about something. By the way, have you heard the word shovel? It can be both an object and an activity. For instance, to shovel snow. To work with a shovel, you need to do some pushing, right? The words shove and shovel share a common root, so maybe this association will help you better remember the new word. Let's explore just a bit more vocabulary around this word. Can you guess the meaning of this phrase? When push comes to shove. When two people start pushing each other. When you push someone back. When you push the door but fail to open it. When the situation gets critical and requires some action. The correct answer is D. Imagine that. The situation gets critical, there is this feeling of urgency, you've got to make a tough decision. That's when push comes to shove. That's something you don't want to do, but will be forced to do under the circumstances. If push comes to shove, I can borrow money from the bank or even from my relatives.
Will you miss the extra staff, Mrs. Patmore?
Not really. When push comes to shove, I'd rather do it myself.
Impossible.
Don't worry. I'm sure it's just your imagination.
If you see or hear something you can't believe is true, or you're surprised, you could simply say impossible. Other variants may be unbelievable, mind-blowing. Do you like solving puzzles? This game is called Jumble. If you can unscramble the mixed letters, you will find the hidden word, which has the similar meaning as the words impossible and unbelievable. Can you do it? Now, pause the video, and if you can guess the word, practice your English by writing a sentence with this word in the comments below. Now, our students often share their first experience on the Real Life English app as mind-blowing. Some people might think I'm kidding when I'm saying that just with a single click of a button, you get connected to another person in a different country to have a real English conversation. But that's exactly what you can do on the Real Life English app. And besides that, you can access our weekly lessons with digital transcripts and flashcards to learn the most important vocabulary you need to go from intermediate to advanced level of English. And you can also become a part of the next episode by answering the question of the day. Unbelievable! Impossible! Look at what one of our app users, Juliette, is sharing about her experience. Great, I love it, and the possibility of talking to people from all over the world is incredible. So if you want to go from feeling like a lost and insecure English learner to becoming a natural and confident English speaker, do like Juliette and download our Real Life English app. It's free and you can find it in the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Or simply click on the link in the description under this video.
Don't worry. I'm sure it's just your imagination.
Imagination is our ability to form images in our minds. Something I think about sometimes is when children are afraid of monsters under their beds or in the wardrobes, and we tell them, there's nothing there, it's just your imagination. But maybe we need to remember that actually it's important to develop your imagination. That's where creativity comes from. Albert Einstein said, "Imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited to all we know and understand, while imagination embraces the entire world and all there ever will be to know and understand."
I don't suppose saying we're sorry would quite cover it.
No.
When we suppose, we are guessing or thinking. So here, Peter is simply saying that he thinks saying sorry wouldn't be enough. Now, if you watch the movie, you might remember that Lucy was the first one to see Narnia, and she was trying to tell about this magic land to her other siblings, and they couldn't believe her. And now they feel like they should apologize to her. To cover it in this context means to compensate or make up for something. Imagine that you forgot some important day or a meeting, and now you want to apologize to the other person and offer them a gift maybe. You can say, I want to make it up to you.
Good morning, Princess!
What's all this about?
You know, we kind of got off to a bad start yesterday, and I wanted to make it up to you. I mean, after all, you did rescue me.
Thanks.
I don't suppose saying we're sorry would quite cover it.
No, it wouldn't. With that, Mike.
Do you know what to call this activity in English? It's called a snowball fight. Everyone's just throwing snowballs at each other. It's so much fun. Do you have a snowy winter in your country? If not, try to use your imagination and write us in the comments what it would look like if you had snow in the winter. Use the second conditional here for an imaginable, unreal situation. For example, if we had snow in winter here in Brazil, I would be making snowman with my friends. You can use these winter activities in your sentences: sledding, snowboarding, making a snow angel, building a snow fort. If you do have snow in winter, share with us what's your favorite winter fun. And you can make a sentence like this: if we didn't have snow in winter, I wouldn't be able to make a snow angel.
Ow! Stop it!
You little liar.
You didn't believe her either.
Here Edmund reminds his older brother that he didn't believe Lucy either when she first told them about Narnia. Either here is used to mean also. You see, when you agree with something your friend does or likes and you feel the same, you use the words like too, as well, also. But in negative statements, you would use either instead. I love ice cream. I love it too. I don't like blue cheese. I don't like it either. It's also good to know that there are two variants of pronunciation, either and either. Both are correct.
Apologize to Lucy. Say you're sorry.
All right. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Notice how they pronounce the T at the end of all right. This is a stop T, and hear how you do this. Prepare the lips so they are in the position to produce the sound T, but then stop the air. All right, all right. This is it. This is the stop T.
All right.
That's all right. Some little children just don't know when to stop pretending.
Very funny.
To pretend is to behave as if something is true when you know that it's not. For example, some kids pretend to feel sick so they can skip school. Remember we talked about imagination? This is something which is happening in your head. Pretending is using your imagination in the real world. If you've watched the movie The Talented Mr. Ripley, then you remember that he pretended to be another person. This is also called to impersonate someone. Stand-up comedians often do that in their shows. And the sentence Lucy just said was actually her impersonating Edmund. Check out this earlier scene with Edmund, where he says the same.
I'm sorry, Peter. I shouldn't have encouraged her, but you know what little children are like these days? They just don't know when to stop pretending. Maybe we should go back. Shouldn't we at least take a look around?
When you take a look around, it means you explore and go through a place in order to see what's there. Let's practice the connected speech from this sentence. The main stress falls on the word take, and when followed by the article a in its weak form, the two words get linked. Taker. The word around also begins with an sound, and we connect it to look. Look around. Try to repeat the whole phrase. Take a look around. Take a look around.
Shouldn't we at least take a look around?
I think Lucy should decide.
I'd like you all to meet Mr. Thomas.
Well then, Mr. Thomas it is.
This interesting construction, then something it is used to agree with someone's choice. Picture this, your family is choosing between pizza and pasta for dinner, and your younger brother cries, "Pizza!" and your mom agrees. Then pizza it is.
Well, it would have to be a Saturday. The churches work on Sunday and I work all the weekdays.
Then Saturday it is. But we can't go hiking in the snow, dressed like this.
No. But I'm sure the professor wouldn't mind us using these.
What Peter means here by wouldn't mind is that the professor would be okay with that. He would not be bothered by it. Now, why does he say wouldn't mind and not won't mind? You see, the professor is not there in the room with the kids, so Peter is simply imagining what the professor would feel like about it. This is a hypothetical situation, and grammatically it's represented by the second type of conditional sentences. Remember we were making sentences with snow and winter? Here's the same thing. There is no if part, but you can easily understand that from the context. If the professor were here, he wouldn't mind us taking the coats. If you say, "I wouldn't mind something," or "I wouldn't mind doing something," you mean that you would quite like it, in fact.
I wouldn't mind having breakfast here sometimes. Not every day, but sometimes.
I don't think anyone would object.
Anyway, if you think about it logically, we're not even taking them out of the wardrobe.
But that's a girl's coat.
I know.
First, let me break down the connected speech here for you. Not even becomes not even, with that flap T between the vowels sounding like duh. Not even. We don't fully pronounce the G in the taking, and the word them loses the th sound and morphs with taking, resulting in taking them. Out of the becomes outer. We're not even taking him out of the wardrobe.
We're not even taking them out of the wardrobe. We're not even taking them out of the wardrobe.
But that's a girl's coat.
I know.
The word wardrobe here refers to this piece of furniture. The meaning of this sentence is, in order to wear the coats, the kids would need to take them out of the wardrobe, right? But actually, they found Narnia inside the wardrobe. So in a way, if they are wearing coats in Narnia, the coats are staying inside the wardrobe. This movie tells such a marvelous story, and I highly recommend you watch it. It's available on Disney Plus if you're interested. And now it's time to test what you've learned today by watching the clip a final time without subtitles.
Come on!
You've got to be joking.
Why does Susan say that? Because Edmund said a funny joke? Because they are scared and she asks Edmund to tell some funny joke? Because she can't believe Edmund wants them to hide in the wardrobe?
You stop shoving!
What does shoving mean here? Will you stop talking? Will you stop pushing? Will you stop complaining?
Ow! Stop it!
You little liar.
You didn't believe her.
Apologise to Lucy. Say you're sorry.
All right.
Choose the correct sentence. You didn't believe her either. You didn't believe her also. You didn't believe her neither.
But we can't go hiking in the snow, dressed like this.
No. But I'm sure the professor wouldn't mind us using these. Anyway, if you think about it logically.
This sentence means the professor wouldn't even notice that the children had taken the coats. The professor would allow the children to take the coats. Alright, great job! If you've enjoyed today's lesson, don't forget to give it a like and share it with a friend who's also learning English. And if you feel like working on your British accent today, go and check out this lesson we've made on TV series Sherlock.
The game was too elaborate. You're enjoying yourself too much.
No such thing as too much.
Oh, enjoying the thrill of the chase is fine. Craving the distraction of the game, I sympathize entirely, but sentiment. Sentiment is a chemical defect found in the losing side.
Sentiment? What are you talking about?
You.
Oh, dear God. Look at the poor man. You don't actually think I was interested in you. Why? Because you're the great Sherlock Holmes, the clever detective in the funny hat?